In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
So did you open the Bible to Psalm 91 and read it several times until it became something that you absolutely stand on and trust in? We got to get there, because salvation is our protection against the schemes of the enemy, the attacks of the enemy. Trusting Jesus, walking with Jesus, is the only thing that will protect us from the evil in this world. We talked last week or the week before about the armor of God and how the shield of faith is what shuts down the fiery darts of the enemy. Trust in Jesus. His faithfulness is our shield. Do you believe it? Because what you believe is what you'll live out of. And so we've got to get a hold of the truth of the gospel, the truth of salvation for each one of us. Well, today I want to talk about the one that I probably get the most pushback regarding. Maybe behavior is where I get the most pushback, but boy, I get a lot of pushback on this one. Salvation is sozo. If you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, then you will be sozoed, saved. And part of the definition of saved, sozoed, is to save one from suffering from disease, to make one well, to restore to health, to heal. I don't know how many times I've had church people tell me that healing is not part of salvation. But I'm telling you today that the gospel, the Word of God, everything about salvation declares very clearly that healing is part of our salvation in the here and now. There is a story in Matthew 9. Go to Matthew 9 and we'll read just verses 20 through 22. They say this: a woman who had been suffering from a hemorrhage for 12 years came up behind Jesus and touched the fringe of his cloak. For she was saying to herself, "If I only touch his garment, I will get well." Jesus, turning and seeing her, said, "Daughter, take courage. Your faith has," are you listening? "Sozoed you." It says, your faith has made you well, and the Greek word for made you well is sozo. Jesus sozoed that woman by her faith. That's what happens. It says in Isaiah that by the stripes of Jesus, you are healed. And Peter said, by the stripes of Jesus, you were healed. And I'm telling you, that healing is inside and out. Absolutely, it means inside healing, and that's what they'll tell you from the religious unbelievers. But I want you to get a hold of the believers, even religious believers, because it includes physical healing. In Matthew, when Jesus went to Peter's house and physically healed his mother-in-law, and then physically healed a bunch of people that came to visit in the house because they heard that Jesus was there. There was physical healing going on, and the word says that this was done to substantiate Isaiah's declaration that by the stripes of Jesus you are healed. It was physical healing, and it is for us too. Oh, we have seen so many, many, many physical healings. Healings that were paid for by Jesus, that were already accomplished because of what he did, now manifesting in the natural because we believe. I want you to believe in that salvation includes physical healing. If you don't believe it, you won't pray for it to manifest and you won't see it. But if you believe it, I mean from the very core, words of faith don't get it. No, real faith, believe that healing is part of salvation. Sozo includes physical healing. Behold that. Believe that. Don't let go of that until it becomes the reality of your faith. Because when you believe it, that prayer of faith makes it manifest in this place for you now. That's part of salvation. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is 4th of July. In America, that's a big day. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. God bless you as you walk in health, sozoed by faith in Jesus. God bless.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world, but give me Jesus.